Okay, next part of ottoline. So we made the legs, and I've already sewn one on, so I'm going to sew the second one on, and this is sewing the leg onto the body, and I've done this one. So what you do is, I'll bring it down to my height. Now I've already threaded out the needle. I'm using the doll needle because we're going through the leg with the button on into the body. So as much as the smaller needle will go through, it's not as easy, and you're kind of pushing it through, and you want to get it just the right spot. So get your button ready, leg ready, and I've, with a bit of chalk, marked where the button's to go. Now on the side, you did your darts. So you want to measure 1 centimetre forward from the top of the dart. And what I'm going to do is, where that falls, I'm just going to anchor my thread. Just going to anchor it. So that's just where it needs to go. So I'll go right through the inside at the back. I can feel it running through on my finger. So Google Box is on in the background. The best of 2021. They're doing that bit with the Strictly thingy. Anyway, rattling on about that. So now I'm going to put the needle through so it comes out at that point. And then you put, where my button slid around. Obviously, when you're doing this, make sure that bibs at the front and that your feet are facing the right way. Nothing worse than sewing it on and then realising you've gone. Right, so this is the first bit's a bit tricky because you're trying to get it all in place. I'll just put my fingers in behind, hold it all together. So it's like sewing a button on, you're just going through the leg and into the body. So you're going to go back in on that marker, back in through and into, let's just bring you down so you can see what I'm doing, and through the body. I just got a bit twisted. Right. So you just keep going through now to anchor it. You don't have to make this super secure, because what's going to happen is when you're going to partly stuff the body, and then you're going to use a doll needle again with a longer piece of thread, and you're going to sew right through both sides. When you do that, you kind of pull the thread to cinch in. So at the back, on the inside, I'm trying to come back where the original anchor thread is, so it's not coming out in all different spots, so it's nice and straight. It's coming through.
This is where it all starts. Squid Game. Mr. Guillaume. Oh, knows his name? You've been divorced for about 3 years. Your daughter's 10 years old. 160 million won owed just to life insurance. Oh my god. And you owe 250 more to the bank.
And it's good. So I've done it a few times now, and that's the button kind of sewn through. Like I said, we're going to make it super strong and well and truly anchored by sewing through both legs and the body when it's partially stuffed. So I'm just going to tie that off at the back on the inside. Right.
You saw what happened after Ethan decided to take up the stranger's offer.
That's that bit done. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of actually quite a long bit of thread when we're doing So as you can see, he's front facing and all that. So now you stuff the bottom of the body up to the bottom of your opening. I just caught myself, my nail. And then what happens is when you've got this all nice and firmly stuffed, you sew right through and you pull it inside. So even though it's nice and stuffed, it pulls it in and gives it that nice bit of shape. Well, that's there. So they're going about that Squid Games on thingy now. Gogglebox. I should turn the TV down really. Right. When I put the needle through, I'm probably going to hold it. I've got you too short now, haven't I? Probably going to hold it like that to keep that quite plump. I'm going to pop just a little bit more in. So your thread's going to run through the stitching. So I hope everyone's had a very Merry Christmas. That's feeling quite firm now. Okay. Right. So this doll needle doesn't go all the way through, so I'm going to use my longer one. Maybe even the longer one. This one didn't come with the kit though. So what I'll do is I'll start with that one. When we pull it in, I'll move to a smaller one. And tighten it up just so it is so I'll use the same colour thread as I used before, so it matches and it's not two different ones. Right. Right, here we are. I've got a try. Right, so gonna go through one buttonhole, right through the middle, and then right out the other side and through the bottom. And then you're going to travel the needle, but don't pull your thread all the way through on this side because you want to anchor it. So now I'm going to go straight through and then no, I need to go through a different hole there. There we go. And then going to loop it through. Did I just pull that way through? I did, look. Pulled it too far. Do that again. Silly woman.
Tuesday, they're 20% off all bed cream, even those already on sale. Dreams, sleep matters. This is the place we are happy. This is where we are.
Right, come up through a different buttonhole. Catch that loop and pull. So now when you're doing it, when you're putting it, do you want to pull it ever so slightly so it cinches in and gives you that nice shape at the bottom. And then you just keep going through until it's nice and secure. And it also gives the character a little bit of a jointed feel. Go through a buttonhole, please. It's my least favourite part, this bit, because it's, you can't see what you're doing. Where is it? There it is. So this is exactly how you do the arms as well, as in the pulling the yarn through the two buttons and the two limbs. So I won't be showing you that bit again on that video. I'll just be showing you how I make the actual arm itself, not the sewing on bit. Oh my gosh, right. So I'm going to go through once more and once more back. Ouch, and I just poked myself with a finger. And then I'm going to tie off. And then what you do after that is you finish sewing up the body, stuffing the body, and you sew it up at the back. Do you know what? Hasn't gone through. I'm just going to tie it off on this side. He won't be being played with by a child. This is going to go on my shelf of beautiful creatures I've made, ready for different outfits and stuff. Oh, I proper stabbed myself then. Whoever said that sewing wasn't a hazardous occupation. Like.
This is bringing the country to a standstill. ITV made it headline news. I'd say much news this week. Good afternoon. She don't look happy. The government's told drivers not to panic by petrol. The only route people taking up that panic and petrol. Yeah. After all companies closed some stations.
Okay, that is the legs sewn onto the body. So next job now is to finish stuffing the body, and then you whip stitch the back opening closed like you did the legs, exactly the same. So I will continue to do that off camera, and then I will show you how to make the arms the way that I do it. So just remember, when you're stuffing, make sure you get it nice and firm. Keep it a good shape. I always kind of go by the rule that if I think I've stuffed it enough, put a bit more in. Because I want to make sure, give it a nice firm stuffing, because if not it looks all floppy and it kind of goes all flat and horrible looking. Look, it makes all the difference on the item you've made. See how it sits so nicely? Oh, he's going to be beautiful. She, I keep saying he. It's a she, isn't it, this one? Ottoline, it's a girl. But yeah, so I'm just going to set at the back, and then I'll show you how to make the arms. Thank you so much for watching my very subdued video on how to sew on the legs. All the stuff I come out with. Yes, so make sure you keep it nice and smooth. Give it a good squeeze and get it all in shape. This is so lovely. It's such a lovely kit. So pleased I got it. So see you in the next video when I make the arms. This is probably going to be sewing the head on the tail to make. Gonna be finished. I'll have to make it a dress. I'm going to have to make her a sailor dress. Thank you very much for watching.